You've probably heard the quote, culture eats strategy for breakfast. And people love to say it because it sounds smart, but gotta be honest, most people don't actually know what that means. Here's the thing, strategy sounds sexy. It feels sophisticated and it looks great in a slide deck. But culture is messy and it's emotional and it's really uncomfortable to measure. And because you can't really throw it in a spreadsheet, a lot of leaders ignore it. But that's a huge mistake because culture is actually what decides if your fancy strategy ever sees the light of day. So let me paint this picture for you. Imagine you're at a high-end steakhouse and you order the best ribeye on the menu. It's dry aged, they broil it 1500 degrees, the thing's swimming in butter, absolute perfection. Like you can actually hear it sizzling on the plate as it's walking towards your table. And then the waiter comes up and slides that plate in front of you, but the plate is filthy. It's got smudges and grease and schmuck all over it, some random green speck from someone else's meal. So what happens when you see that dirty plate? Well, probably send the steak back. It doesn't matter how good that steak was. That presentation killed your appetite. And that's exactly what culture does. It's the dirty plate that kills a great strategy. So look, you can have the best plan in the world, you can have the smartest org chart, the cleanest finances, the tightest marketing funnel, but if your culture's toxic, gossipy, full of fear, nobody's gonna eat what you're serving. And here's the thing though, strategy, it's kind of easy, it's just logic, but culture is hard and it's behavior. Friggin' anyone can sit in a conference room and diagram a plan. You're gonna increase your margins by 4%, improve those lead conversions, expand into new markets. Sounds great. But culture's how people talk to each other when things go wrong. And it's how leaders act when nobody's watching. And it's whether people feel safe to speak up or if they're terrified to be honest. You can't fix stuff like that with a bullet point. So yeah, keep building your strategy, but remember, a clean slide deck doesn't fix a dirty culture. And a toxic team, they will eat your brilliant plan alive before breakfast is even over. Because look, at the end of the day, that steak might be the best steak in town. But if it's served on a dirty plate, nobody's coming back for seconds.